everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then welcome. In today's video we are going to be talking about why your gel manicures don't last. If you don't know, I have another video on my channel that tells you exactly how to do gel nails at home and my secret to make it last 4 weeks. And under that video, if you go into the comment section, there are so many people that just don't have their gel manicures last, and these are people that do it at home. These are people who get it done at the salon, and so I felt like I needed to address this topic. In today's video, I'm going to go over all the reasons why your gel manicure could be lifting and what you can do when doing your manicure at home to prevent this from happening in the future. Just as a disclaimer, I am not a nail tech. I do have an aesthetics diploma where I learned how to do manicures, but not specifically gel manicures, and so I am not technically certified, and so I do just want to put that in this video. Basically, the things that I'm going to be talking about in this video are from personal experience, from trial and error, and from doing nails at home for over 10 years now. Okay, so without further ado, we are going to get right into the reasons why your gel manicure is lifting. So number one is that you're probably not prepping your nail plate properly. It's really important to prep your nail plate before applying your gel polish, and this is for a number of reasons. One, we can have oil and dirt on our nail plate that is going to stop the gel polish from adhering properly. You want to create a really nice surface for your gel polish to be laid down on. So with that being said, here are a few things that you can do during the prepping of your nail plate to make sure that your manicure lasts longer. Number one, I would say, is to make sure that you push your cuticles back and make sure that there's no debris left over on your nail plate. If there's any skin or there's anything stuck to your nail plate, just make sure that you push it all back so that your nail plate is nice and smooth and clean. The second thing you're going to want to do is to buff your nail plate. Now just gently buff your nail plate. You don't want to be too aggressive with this. You don't need to use an electric nail file like they use at the salon. I do think this is a bit overkill and it can actually damage your natural nail. So a buffing block like this or just a regular nail file, and just make sure you buff your nails down before we begin. The next thing is to make sure that you clean your nail plate properly. I know your nails might look clean, but there's actually oil and dirt sitting on the surface of your nails, and this can act as a barrier between the gel polish and your nail, not allowing it to stick properly, which is going to cause lifting. So my recommendation is to use rubbing alcohol and put it on a cotton pad and just clean down your nails really well. And once you're done doing this, don't touch your nails, because you're just taking the oils from your fingertips and putting it back onto your nail plate, which obviously we don't want. So in terms of prepping your nail plate, these are the steps that I would recommend to drastically reduce your chances of lifting gel polish. Number two is going to be primer or dehydrator. I recommend using a dehydrator and a primer. If you're not going to buy both, I would still recommend just buying a primer, because we are wiping our nails down with alcohol. This is kind of doing the job that a dehydrator would do, but the primer I would say is essential. So there's tons of primers that you can buy on Amazon. These are really easy to use. You just paint it onto your nail and it basically evaporates for the most part, and then you can start applying your base coat of gel polish. So my third tip is that you want to make sure that you're not painting over your cuticle or onto your skin on the side walls. Now, I know this is easier said than done and we're not perfect, but do your best to not touch your cuticle or your skin. If you're just starting out, I recommend leaving a bit of a gap between your polish and your cuticle, and as you keep painting your nails, you'll figure out how close you can actually get your brush to your cuticle, and you'll keep minimizing that gap in your polish. But I would recommend staying further away just to make sure that your polish is curing right onto your nail plate and there's no areas of gapping or lifting right off the bat, because that's going to be a really easy spot for your gel nails to start lifting. If while painting your gel polish you do happen to get it on your skin, just make sure that you wipe it off or clean it up with a toothpick or an orange stick or your nail, which is what I do, and don't cure your your nails until you've wiped it all away and you know that there's none left on your skin. So the next tip is to make sure that when you are painting your top coat of nail polish that you are sealing the free edge of your nail. So the free edge is basically the edge that you would trim or cut your nail, and you want to make sure that you're taking your top coat and really sealing up that edge so that, you know, in everyday life when you're doing chores or you're cleaning or, you know, you're trying to open a package, if you do end up using that free edge of your nail, it's not going to cause lifting on the top of your nail because you've got gel polish coating that free edge. Sealing the free edge with a top coat is something that most salons already do. It's just not something that a lot of people know to do when they're doing their nails at home. I feel like it's not a common thing that people do at home. I actually like to seal my free edge with my colored polish and my top coat just to add a little layer of protection. If you guys want to see exactly how I paint my nails at home, I will link the video up here where I talk about doing gel manicures at home and having them last 4 weeks long. Last but not least, I know this is really obvious, but I have to put this in this video. Don't pick at your nails. Okay, I get a lot of people commenting saying my nails are lifting and my gel polish is coming off, and then I talk to them about it and it turns out that they've been picking at the edge of it, or there's a little spot where there's a bump and they've been trying to smooth it out, so they're picking at it, and I mean obviously it's going to come off if you do that. Gel polish is not magic, so don't pick at your nails. Make sure that you're happy with the way that they're set on your nail. Make sure there's no streaks, make sure there's no fuzz caught in them, make sure there's no hair in there before you cure your nails if you're doing them at home, because once it's cured, it's gonna be in there, and if you try to remove it, your polish is probably gonna come off. So I'm sorry for stating the obvious, but I had to just put this one in there. Don't pick at your gel polish. All right, so those are my tips on how to make your gel polish last longer. If you follow all of these and your gel polish is still peeling, please DM me. I would love to help you out and figure out what's going wrong, because gel polish or shellac is meant to last longer than 2 or 3 days. You can also leave a comment down below. I reply to all of my comments, so if you still have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. If you guys learned something from this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this, then please hit that red subscribe button down below. It's free and you will get notified every time I upload a new video. If you're interested in learning more about gel nails or doing nails at home, check out this playlist here that has all my nail videos included. I hope you enjoy. With all of that being said, thank you guys so much for watching and supporting this channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!